Right, let's take you to the story. City Power says rolling blackouts are damaging its grid. Residents are also complaining that appliances are being damaged with a constant on and off. Even those with inverters have little time to recharge their batteries. Our reporter Nqobile Madlala is speaking to Joe Burgers, and she joins us now live for an update. Nqobile, what sort of complaints are you getting from people? Do you hear from people saying that they haven't had electricity for 24 hours and things like that?
Well, Maseko, they're saying it's been quite some time. Others have had issues with electricity coming back and going and coming back again. And quite a number of times, I mean, people in North Riding were talking about the fact that their appliances were really getting damaged by the power not coming in one time and just keep continuing going off before coming on. Some of the people also, when we went to Soweto Hotel, they were talking about the fact that they had no power at all and they've now reliant a lot more on diesel, whilst others were even talking about the safety in all of this, where they feel like there's some criminality now that is taking part. People are taking when crime is up, when it's dark, and so all of that, some of the people even saying that they're going to street just to ensure that their neighborhood is safe. But now joining me now is City Power's spokesperson, and I want to speak to him, Maseko, because we've heard that you're saying that the load shedding is damaging your infrastructure.
Yes, indeed. The issue of load shedding is basically putting a huge strain on our resources as City Power. We were struggling even when we were at stage 2, stage 4. So now with stage 6, it means more problems for us, and these are the problems that we obviously, by extension, will affect our customers. It means that more of the problems that we used to have in those during those lower stages of load shedding will basically double or triple. So, for example, if you were switched off during stage 2 or stage 4 once a day, currently you probably will be switched off around 3 to 4 times a day, which is really a huge strain, especially for small businesses that are trying to recover following the COVID-19. And also even the bigger businesses, they have to lay off some of their workers. They have to basically, and even ourselves as the city of Johannesburg, we are not even able to reach those targets that we have set ourselves of ensuring that we attract investment to the city, ensuring that we provide the services that the city of Johannesburg has promised the people of the city.
Are you equipped to manage load shedding?
We are. I can say we are, because of the measures that we have put in place since yesterday when stage 6 was announced. For example, we actually started bringing in people from leave. Operators inject new operators, station them at the service delivery centers or the depots to ensure that they are able to respond as quickly as possible. Immediately when we say 2 hours of load shedding is over, they are by the substations to ensure that they can be able to switch on the customers. However, we still have those areas that were basically controlled by Eskom themselves. They were switching. They're the ones who are switching them on and off, especially in the Rambek areas. So those were the areas where we had problems over the weekend, and it was partly due to the strike that was there at Eskom, because it means that their own technicians were supposed to basically go and switch us on so that our operators can take the feeds and then and provide electricity to our customers. But also we've got the problem of our transformers that actually blew up during load shedding. They were never meant to be switched on and off at short intervals, which is what is happening currently. So the wear and tear increases during this load shedding. So we say if this load shedding is not going to end anytime soon, then we may actually have serious problems going forward. And more so because we're not able to do maintenance. That our planned maintenance is on hold currently because of safety reasons. During load shedding, we cannot operate on the network because electricity can be switched on and or off at any moment without those who are doing planned maintenance knowing. But also because we are overstretched in terms of the human resources. So most of the people that are built or are doing planned maintenance have been roped in to basically assist in terms of the unplanned maintenance due to the load shedding problems that we're having.
All right, would you say these issues that you're highlighting are the reasons why people in North Riding, for example, are seeing their power coming back, but then it trips and then it comes back again and it continues to do that, also affecting their appliances?
It's partly because of that. With North Riding, we had serious problems even in the past that we were basically in a process of basically addressing them. We did meet the community of North Riding to ensure that we basically give them the plans, short-term, medium plans, and even long-term plans, so that at least we can be able to stabilize that area. That area in the past few weeks was actually stable, but when load shedding came through, it basically started to hit at the weak spots around the network in the area. We've got 3 substations in North Riding that supply most of North Riding area, and we started to have all those kind of problems that were there in the past. That's why we always say with load shedding, we will be 5 steps ahead, and then we take 6 steps backward, because of we have already started doing most of the maintenance in North Riding areas, in Rambek areas. But when load shedding comes, it basically reverses most of those gains that we have. That's why I'm saying, even if load shedding ends tonight or tomorrow, we will still have the aftermath problems that we're having. The fact that we were not properly maintaining our infrastructure means that we will not be able to restore most of the people when there are problems, when there are cable faults or even transformers that tripped.
Let's talk about people's appliances. Are you going to pay them if they claim?
The people who have got problems with their appliances that have blown up due to inrush current or load shedding or whatever, they've got an avenue to go through. There is a process within City Power where you are able to basically go online, www.citypower.co.za, and then you are able to download a form to claim for whatever appliances that could have blown up, but also for the food that you may have lost due to the prolonged outages that are happening. But it obviously have to be taken through to the underwriters and other people that are outside of City Power, outside of our daily job as City Power. So they'll have to basically assess all of that and ensure that whatever that you are claiming is true. And the onus is on the customer to basically prove that beyond reasonable doubt, City Power was supposed to have protected whatever that would have blown up, and we can be able to pay. And we have paid in the past for people who actually proved that I had 2,000 rand worth of grocery in my fridge, and because of the load shedding or because of outage that happened on this day, that food I had to throw it away, and we actually paid for those kind of things. That's why I'm saying the onus is actually on the customers to basically prove that City Power was morally and otherwise obliged to basically ensure that those things are not blowing up.
As City Power, will you be looking into creating your own energy going forward?
Look, with the problems that we're having now, it's more urgent than ever, because we are seeing even our own, as the city of Johannesburg, the problems starting to pile up because of load shedding. Like I said earlier, we're not able to meet our revenue targets because of load shedding. We're not able to attract investments, which is the cornerstone of the revenue that we need as the city. We're not able to live up to our name of the world's African city. So we really need to basically ensure that we get alternatives. We really need to make sure that we get alternatives to Eskom, cut the over-dependence on Eskom. The truth of the matter is that not in a foreseeable future would we be able to get rid completely of Eskom. We get 90% of our electricity currently from Eskom, but we basically, even if we try to bring in, like we have resolved at the Energy Ndaba to bring in the independent power producers, we're not going to completely get rid of Eskom, but those independent power producers will basically assist us to ensure that we offset or at least cushion the residents of the city of Johannesburg from several stages of load shedding, like what Cape Town is doing. And for that, even our MMC and the CEO at City Power visited Cape Town this past few days. They came back yesterday to basically try to understand how Cape Town was doing it, so that we are able to offset some of the stages of load shedding, but also because of they are already ahead in terms of the independent power producers, bringing them on board. We will be going out on tender to ensure that we bring some of these solutions into our grid.
All right. Thank you very much. Isaac Mangena, they're speaking to us from City Power, Masego. Well, he's saying that they are looking into ensuring that there's more power, and they might be looking to alternatives.
All right. Nqobile Madlala in Johannesburg. Let's leave it there for now.